Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
Stadium tour time!
On from my dad, that's how it happens for a lot of us. If I talk about Mark Viduka too much, tell me to shut up. If you don't understand my accent, he's got it. That's a prize later. Okay, that's all you're going to do, alright? So, what we're going to do is, we're going to make our way out to the front road there, and we're going to talk a little bit about the outside of the stadium. Promoted to the first division, and then we won the first division 2 years later, okay? That's like Ipswich, it's like Ipswich times 1,000. That will never happen again, okay? So Wilco did that. Exactly. We also, that's right, we're the last team to have won the first division before it became the monstrosity that is the Premier League. The thing we don't want to be in, but once we're there, I'm sure we'll hate it. It's that toy, right? We're going to do a tour here next year, I'm sure, and we might have lost 1-0 to Wolves at VAR, and I'll say, give me back the chair. Yeah. That's I really like that they put that momentum to the club because that got us back into the championship, where we stayed for a little bit of time. We went back to the Premier League and then went back down again. I like that they recognise that. As we go through the West End, we're going to go through lots of hospitality suites, okay? I'm not going to try and sell them to you, I can't bloody afford them, so why would I put that on you?
Yes, boy. Come on.
I'm sick of it on YouTube.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, from the worst terms I've heard, we're getting shoved into the family stand. We make our way across to the corner and then finally the Kop, which now has the standing bars you'll see on the Kop there, or the North stand or the Revie stand. Okay, so those standing bars were brought in because people kept standing, so they said, let's make it safe. But Leeds being Leeds, if you remember that game last year against Leicester, the Friday night, where Archie scored 3-1, I was sitting up there as well, it was 2 degrees. You know, when we equalised by Connor Roberts, I turned around, 2 10-year-old lads, tops off, standing on top of the bars, okay? You can't control them, they call the rest of the tour, okay? Because this is the reason why we are so successful. Why are we massive in countries we shouldn't be massive in? The Revie era. Why is this stadium the way it is? The Revie era, okay? We were one of the greatest teams in Europe, in the world, during that period, okay? What did Revie succeed with? Okay, we won the second division. We won the first division twice. We won the FA Cup. We won the League Cup. We won the Charity Shield. We won the Intercity Fairs Cup twice, which was the Europa League. We should have won the European Cup. We'll talk about that a little bit later, okay? Why were we so successful? Revie brought in youth, okay? A lot of the squad we had in that period played with us for over 10 years, all together. He brought them in young. Let's talk about Billy Bremner. We all know who Billy Bremner is. He's got the stats outside. Billy Bremner was 15, 16 years old, came down from Scotland. They tried to recruit him to London. Like all of us here today, we thought, why would we want to live in London when we can live in Leeds? We actually can talk that through together, okay? So there's the poor bloke there after getting the assist for the winner. Okay, the only interesting thing about this is that, okay, so when you win the FA Cup, you obviously get to meet the Queen. What an honour for us all. Okay, he was injured, so he wasn't up to, so Norman Hunter had to help him up to go meet the Queen and thank him for his medal. So what you're going to see is you're going to see somewhere around here, Mick's all strapped up, okay? He's all strapped up from doing his collarbone in. You're going to find, if someone can find that in the stadium apart from here, I'll give you a prize. All right, so he goes up to the Queen, Norman Hunter helps him up, has to go, help his arm up, Queen says congratulations, shakes his hand, pushes it back down again, and makes his way over, okay? You're going to see this all around the stadium, it's a beautiful shot. Which I love, it's the heart of the club. Who we got here? Ibowa, that's right. We've got Lorimer and we've got Beckford. They're talking about who is the greatest striker for Leeds United. The answer is obviously Mark Viduka. We've left him over there. He's got the golden boot. He's got the soft tag as we talked about, okay? They also have, he's holding a stopwatch for the 90 miles per hour, that fabled 90 miles per hour shot that he had. We've got a blue plaque, the Leeds City blue plaques for Salem Chapel where Leeds United was founded. I walked past the Salem Chapel blue plaque this morning, it is still there. It's a commemorative piece to the Supporters Trust. We come across here, okay, we see Albert Johansson. Albert Johansson was the first black player to play in an FA Cup final in 1965, where we unfortunately lost to Liverpool. He came over from apartheid South Africa as a young fella and got signed up for Leeds United. Paul Reedy said he was one of the fastest players that he ever played against. Said he wasn't too tough on the ball, but said he was absolutely rapid. We said, all right, fine, compare him to, say, Dan James now. He said he had an extra length on Dan James. He was absolutely ferocious. Who's got an arm on his shoulder there? Okay, we've got Bobby Collins. We talked about earlier how Revie was all about bringing in youth. But when you bring in youth, you've got to bring in kind of a bit of experience to keep their head straight, you know, to show the discipline, to show how things work. This was Bobby Collins, okay? He was tough as nuts. Eddie Gray was telling us a story where they were doing a training run up at Roundhay Park. And they were doing a relay race where each team got various points for crossing at different times. Eddie Gray was running with a teammate, and the teammate said, hey, if we cross at the same time, we'll get the exact same amount of points. Let's just do that. Eddie Gray said, sure. Right before they get to the end, the teammate ran in front of him, so Eddie Gray got no points. He didn't think much of it. It's a training game. Who cares, right? We're at Roundhay Park. We're just relaxing. Bobby Collins cared. Punched him right in the face. Okay, knocked him out.
Cheers, mate. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll see that soon. Oh wow, this is class. This is absolutely class artwork, like that. Look at that. Oh, yeah, man. Who's Iona in front of? Oh, he's got it, look. Ramazani. We love you, Leeds. 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 How are you feeling then? Goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps. Oh, come on. Wow, look at that. Leeds. 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 Wow.
That's a word. Oh, yeah, no, you need to.
Honestly, anyone ever thinking about doing this when they come round, don't hesitate, just do it. Value for money is incredible. I think it was about 16 quid for me, 18 quid if you're not a member, 6 or 7 quid for kids. Absolutely insane. Ew. Ew. Sick. Imagine not being Leeds. Haha, come on. So, just done the stadium tour. Unbelievable value for money. With my eldest boy here, Jack. What do you think to that, bud?
Absolutely fantastic. We got to sit in the, I had to sit in the dugouts. I saw some proper sick trophies. And yeah, man, it was just sick, man, overall.
Well worth money, wasn't it?
Oh, 100%, man.
honestly. The history of this club. Yeah.
£6 for kids as well.
Yeah, I think 18 or 17 and 18 quid for adults, but value for money, all the history of the club. A bloke that did it from Australia, knew everything about the club as he should.
He was
fantastic, wasn't it? Just, I'd definitely do it again. Do it next season when we're at Prem.
Yep.
Unbelievable. What do you think, guys? Did you enjoy that, Iona?
Yeah.
What was your favourite part? Just being walking around stadium with your dad? Yeah, I thought so. What about you?
No, not
Theo?
with you, Jack.
The changing room.
Did you like the changing room? So what was your favourite shirt to sit with?
Solomon.
Solomon. Did he have some salt by his shirt?
Yes.
Did you do that?
Solomon
Sure, you're quite salty.
Solomon
Who do we
and
love?
Lutes.
Come on!